Well, like I say, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We do better than that. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It sounds better. It sounds better. Now, there should be on your table, there should be a red handout with the word no on it. If not, there's some extras to the left or to the right of you. Now, let me see a show of hands of anyone in here that has heard someone tell them no, whether it was this week, this month, or even today. Have you heard the word no? Every day my children are telling me no, my wife's telling me no. And so I was just inspired when they asked me to come speak to talk to you about the word no. Because in sales, we have a pastor of a church. When you're trying to bring people up to change their life, a lot of times they're fighting and they're saying no. We have a coach in the building. He's trying to get his team to run the right plays. A lot of times they're fighting them and telling them no. Just trying to get people to come to this meeting. People are finding reasons and excuses not to come. So we're always hearing the word no. Now here's what I want you to do. Whether you have your hand available or in your mind, right next to the word no, I want you to write the letter C. Right next to the word no. Just write a little C right next to the word no. And so you should have N-O-C. And it's like the word knock. The C is for the ones of you who won't take no for an answer. See, in life, if someone tells you no, you have to find a way to get them to say yes. The C is for counsel. Last month, we heard from Todd Carlisle, who was with the Small Business Development Center, and it provides free counseling. So we have to take advantage of the resources that are available with the Pay It Forward. The C is also for creativity. If one idea doesn't work, brainstorm and develop another one. The C is for collaborate. If your ideas are not making it, find a way to partner with someone else. That's why the Pay It Forward is a great concept. And we have people in here, some people do tattoos, some people do websites, some people do hair restoration, some people do nails. So there's different ways you can collaborate. And I heard Lucy mention a few months ago how she likes to network with other people that do massage therapy. So it's a great way to collaborate because someone may teach you another way to do your business better. And the C is for commit, because if you commit, your dream can be a hit. The C is for the ones that won't take no for an answer. Now add a K right next to the C. And then add a K right in front of the N. See, when they say no, you have to not just knock. The first K is for keep, and the second K is for knocking. Because one person may knock, but the one that's going to get the door open is the one that's going to keep knocking. If Henry Ford would have accepted no after he failed 5 times, he never would have created Ford Motors. How many of you have been to Macy's across the street? Did you know he failed 7 times? He had 7 failed businesses, but because he kept knocking, Macy's became a hit in New York City. Mr. Honda. Does anyone here drive a Honda? Did you know that dream almost never happened? Why? Because he went for a job, he tried to get a job with Toyota. True story, but Toyota told him no. So he went home, he was out of work for a while, but he went home and with the encouragement of his family and friends, he started making scooters. And then from there, he went on and he kept knocking and he built his own automotive empire. So he didn't take no. He kept knocking, and he kept knocking. The word is knock. And what? We have to keep knocking. Anybody have Windows on their phone? Anybody have Windows on their computer? Bill Gates, he failed his first time out, but he kept knocking. And with the help of Paul Allen, they developed Microsoft. Oprah Winfrey, she was ruled unfit for television, but she kept knocking. She kept knocking till she had the #1 show. She kept knocking until she had Old Magazine. She kept knocking until the doors opened for her to have her own network. Some may say, I keep knocking, but they keep telling me no. I keep knocking, but they telling me no. I keep preaching. I keep pastoring, but no one's changing their life. I keep calling these plays, but the team's not running them right. I keep telling them what to put in their hair, but they're not following my directions. It might be the knock in your talk. Have you ever heard someone say, knock them dead? But if you knock them dead, who's gonna be alive when you set? You ever heard someone say that person is knocked up? But they could be pregnant with a dream, ready to give birth to the future. Somebody might say, that's a knockoff. But if you turn that around, it's knock on, right? Like every day we have to knock on doors. We have to keep knocking. What's the words they say? Ask, seek, and knock. And doors will open for you. So the word is knock, but we have to keep knocking. When they say no to you for mayor, like my father, like they did my father. He was the first African American to run for mayor in my hometown. When they tell you no, keep knocking until you become governor. When you want to be an author, they tell you no, keep knocking until you become a bestseller. And I'm going to leave you with these words from an original poem that I wrote entitled, Keep Knocking. I knocked on door number 1 because I thought it was going to be fun. I didn't get to share my soul because no one came to the peephole. I knocked on door number 2, and then I felt a pain in my shoe. The answer to see what was for sale, only to say they just put bills in the mail. I knocked on door number 3, hoping this was the one for me. They were up front and didn't try to stall. I missed the sale because they said someone else just called. I knocked on door number 4, opportunities I wanted to explore. I didn't even have to make a pitch. This time I was on time and they were ready to make the switch. The key word is knock, and I want each and every one of you to look into your life and find out why they told you no. Put the K, the C, and the other K with it, and don't just knock, but keep knocking. And I thank you.